Good morning, everybody. As part of my series on corruption in Mexico, we're standing in front of the Procuraduría General de la República, which doesn't really do much for anybody. And I can tell you, in my own struggle for custody of my children, which has failed because of the same corruption, I came here looking for help. And they refused me. Because why? Because I'm not a citizen. Because I'm a white guy. So they committed a racism against me. I also went to the Palacio Nacional to try to talk with the president of Mexico himself and his people. And again, they refused me, even though I went in a nice suit and talked nice and tried to sit down with them. They said, no, because you're a white guy, you're from another country, we won't help you. That's called discrimination and racism. I even went to the Centro Nacional for Derechos Humanos, the National Center for Human Rights, and I filed a complaint with them. That's run by the same government, the same corrupt government that runs this whole shit. And what did they do with my complaint? They put it in a nice folder and said, well, we'll look into it, thank you. I went to Oaxaca and filed a human rights claim against the case in Oaxaca because we've now run through 3 judges who have all resigned from the case, a prosecutor who's resigned from the case, and the Assistant Attorney General for Oaxaca, which has resigned from the case, and their secretaries and everything, and un Ministerio Público. So we're talking about corruption. We're talking about it goes from the lowest level to the highest. Because right behind me is this place, which doesn't do jack shit for anybody. And right now in Mexico, there's 60,000 human rights violation cases that have not been resolved at all. And we'll go to that building next, and we'll go and show you what's going on there too. Because they're not doing anything. It's a white elephant. It's a waste of money. So right behind the Procuraduría, just so you know, just how corrupt it is a hostel that has the bendiciones of the government, basically, to operate with impunity, selling all kinds of stuff and doing all kinds of things and robbing people blind and watching all the tourists while they're there. And policemen are there undercover and they're screwing with the tourists every day at the hostel that's just behind this place and under surveillance camera. So they know what's going on and they permit it. And that's like part of the problem, why I don't have my own children in my custody. That's why the corruption in Mexico has to end. Because when it starts talking about violating the rights of children and women, no, that's wrong. We have to stop it. And I have to make these videos, and every last one of them has to be made so that everybody knows. And I hope all of my videos go viral and everybody shares them with everybody and gives them lots of likes. Because corruption in this world has to end or our species will die. Thank you. This is Leopold Richard Alavizos, reporting to you live from the Procuraduría General de la República, which is one of the most corrupt institutions ever. Thanks.